Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday night for another week of playoff baseball and softball. We've got a very packed weekend for you between the Sulphur Springs Wildcats and the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats. But tonight, we've got game one of this area round series between the Sulphur Springs Wildcats and the number 21 ranked Lindale Eagles. This is actually a rematch of the by-district round from last year, and we'll talk more about that in a second. But if you've been hanging out with us all year, thank you so much. Welcome back. If this is your first time joining us, I'm Tyler Lennon. I'm joined, of course, by the all-time wins leader in Wildcat history, Ryan Humphreys. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, Tyler, another Thursday or Friday, and another absolute pleasure to be here, and especially for playoff baseball. Super excited in Edgewood, Texas. Beautiful field, and a common, maybe not this year, super common opponent for the Wildcats, but in the history of Sulphur Springs athletics, very common opponent in the Lindale Eagles.
Yes, 100%. Again, it was a rematch of last year's by-district round, and I do want to talk about that in just 1 second. But before we go any further, I want to make sure that everyone knows, as always, the pregame show is brought to you by Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where they make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore their extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit any lifestyle and budget. Their dedicated team is there to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Go visit them or browse their online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge. Ryan, last year in that series, it was a home and home, which we were actually hoping we could get again. But like you said, it's a very nice field here in Edgewood. One of the few fields that we've noticed you and I have both played on before.
Yeah, yep.
Not when it was turf for either
No,
of us.
not turf.
In that game last year, the Wildcats actually, the game one was at home, and they had the win. They went in. They were leading. I have it written down. 4-0. No, I have it written down. Anyway, they were up 4-1 maybe through 5, and then they scored a run in the 6th, and I believe only 1 or 2 outs away. But in there, Lindale ends up having a huge 4 or 5 run inning, and then they go on to win the next game in a shutout. But these are two very different ball clubs since that point.
Oh, there's no doubt. I think what we've seen, especially as this season has progressed, how much better from February are the Wildcats. Yeah, I mean,
oh yeah,
I think
100%.
the growth from February to March, and then versus April to May are just two completely different ball clubs. You look at who we've beat. You had the 2 wins down the stretch against Pleasant Grove, defending state champs, and I think that really kick-started what could be a special season for the Wildcats.
Yeah, you look at the last 3 or 4 weeks of play for this Wildcats team. Like you said, you had what felt like a playoff series in that series with Frisco Panther Creek, and then you beat the number 2 team in the state twice, once at their place, one at home, and then you've won 2 playoff games in a row. I mean, you're playing really, really good baseball right now.
You're playing as good of baseball as you've played all year. And you know as well as I do, a lot of times, especially in the MLB, it's not necessarily about who's the best. It's about who's the best in October.
Yeah,
at that very moment, who's the best team?
I would make the same argument with college baseball as well.
There's no question. There's no question. The year the Rangers won it in 23, they kind of had a weird year. They started out phenomenal. It got really bleak. It got really, hey, we're not going to make the playoffs. We snuck in absolute scorching, hot fire pitching offense. Go on to win it, and the rest is history.
Yeah, they were playing baseball the same way Dylon spits, just hot fire. But real quick, I want to make sure we get our player of the game predictions and then just our official predictions for tonight's game. But I want to make sure you get to hear from our friends at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge and a few others, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where we make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore our extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit every lifestyle and budget. Our dedicated team is here to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Come visit us today or browse our online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it here at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge.
At Bell Concrete Inc., we build more than structures. We build relationships. Our team is dedicated to making your experience enjoyable and hassle-free. With priority service and a smile, your project is our priority. From driveways to commercial, residential, and municipal projects, we deliver the best products and service. Call us today at 903-885-3126 to experience Bell Concrete's commitment to excellence.
Hi, I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
Whether you're looking for a heavy-duty truck for the ranch, a sports car to fulfill your dreams, or even a minivan to get the kids to football practice, Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge has just what you need. As a part of this community, we're dedicated to serving our hometown with the best selection and exceptional service. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is here to ensure you drive away happy and confident. Come on by today and see why Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge is the trusted choice for your next vehicle.
Just a few minutes, got caught between minutes and moments, few moments away from the national anthem and the starting lineups and everything. So while we do have a quick second, real quick, Ryan, do you know who you would like to pick for tonight's Way Bible Church player of the game? Your prediction?
Yeah, I think it starts with the big man up front. That's game one, starting pitcher Caden Mitchell, and I think you get 5 or 6 really solid innings out of him tonight, and I like our chances.
I agree, Ryan. It sounds like we're going to go ahead and start with starting lineups and national anthem, so we're going to step out of the way, and then we'll be right back.
Lindale will be representing the visiting team for tonight's game. Sulphur Springs will be the home. Announcing tonight's team, we'll start with the subs for Lindale. Number 7, Cody Hendrick. Number 8, Hayden Gately. Number 11, Dax Durfeld. Number 12, Truett Richardson. And number 13, Peyton Sherwood. Now the starting lineup for Lindale. Leading off, number 1, Ty McCoy, second base. Batting second, number 19, center field, Aiden Warnell. Batting third base, number 9, Jake Powell. Batting fourth, number 3, catcher, Caleb Hart. Batting fifth, right fielder, number 2, Carter Fleming. Batting sixth, number 16, first base, Hudson LeBrook. Batting seventh, number 4, designated hitter, CJ Resick. Batting eighth, number 10, left fielder, Jackson Parker. Batting ninth, number 6, Jackson LeBrook, pitcher. Playing shortstop tonight, play number 5, Hayden Adams. Head coach is Rich Siganetti. Assistant coaches Brady Robinson, Cody Sewell, and Rich Ricks. Now for the players from Sulphur Springs, starting with the subs. Number 34, Dylan Rosenberg. Number 7, Dodson Martin. Number 10, Colton Privets. Number 18, Justin Strickland. Number 8, Connor Quick. Number 5, Caesar Mondragon. Starting lineup, leading off, number 13, Alex Macias, shortstop. Batting second, number 1, Deacon Carpenter, second base. Batting third, number 15, Caden Mitchell, pitcher. Batting fourth, number 6, Edgewood, please rise. And gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to get rolling. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us here on this Thursday night. Game 1 of this area round series between the Lindale Eagles and the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Again, if you're just now joining us, thank you so much for to our friends over at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge for bringing you the pregame show. As always, Ryan picked, I believe, Caden Mitchell for his player of the game here tonight. It's a good call. Caden obviously will be doing the starting pitching here tonight, and had a really good first outing to start the by-district round. In that one, he went, looks like, 6 innings. Or was it 6 1/3? Either way, got the win in that one. And I think that's a great pick. I was going to pick Alex Macias for my prediction for the player of the game here tonight, but I believe that's who producer Corey was wanting as his pick. So I'm going to mix things up, and I'm going to go with right fielder Mason Davis. He had a big RBI in Game 1 against Community. So
okay,
that's what I'm going with here tonight.
I like it.
Any final score predictions for tonight?
Oh, man. We did a pretty good job last week when I was in the booth as far as kind of predicting what that softball game might look like. Tyler, I won't go quite as low scoring as that one was, and that one was 1-0. But I'll go Sulphur Springs 5. Nope, Sulphur Springs 4.
Oh,
Lindale 2.
Ryan.
4-2.
I mean, if you're new here, you don't know this. If not, you are well aware of this. Me and Ryan, without ever knowing it, we don't ever let each other know who or what we're going to pick. That way it's kind of a surprise. I was going to say Wildcats 4-3.
Okay,
so,
perfect.
Once again, producer Corey, what you feeling?
Okay, I like it.
Wildcats 5-4.
I like it.
So
we're all on the same page of kind of that 1-2 run, little gap.
I'm excited for it. I think we're in for a great game here tonight. Before we get started here with this top of the first, though, I want to tell you about our friends over at Graceful Health and Wellness. They are redefining women's health care with a holistic and personalized approach that prioritizes wellness at every stage of life. From motherhood to menopause and beyond, they specialize in hormone therapy, weight management, inflammation, and gut health, empowering women to take control of their health and feel their best. Visit their website, gracefulhealthandwellness.com, or give them a call at 903-912-6432. And also, Sulphur Springs is where Brian White and Daniel Roper call home, a place where they've raised families, planted their roots, and proudly serve for all your legal needs. At Roper and White, they are Wildcats, past, present, and future. They're more than just legal experts. They're partners in your journey to justice and success. With a dedicated team, they offer personalized legal strategies tailored to fit your needs from everyone over at Roper and White. Go Wildcats. And Ryan laying down a bunt on the first pitch of the game. I like it.
I can tell you that would really have rattled me. First pitch of the game, second round of the playoffs, lefties up, and we turn around to bunt on the first pitch.
Would have thrown you off your game a little bit.
I like it. That would have, I wouldn't have liked it, though, as a pitcher.
That one missing inside a little bit, 1-1. Yeah, I love it. That is postseason baseball, small ball starting right out the gate. I like to see it. Again, like you said, though.
No,
I don't know how much I like it if I'm a
I'd
pitcher.
hate it for us. And that's a great start for Lindale. And the next pitch I was going to say, in these playoff games, when you know you've got two, you've got two similar teams, let's say, those first 5 or 6 at-bats on either side is really what's going to set the tone. It sets the tone for the pitcher. It sets the tone for your dugout from an offensive standpoint. And that, batting in the 3, 4, 5 hole, seeing my leadoff guy get a hit like that on who Sulphur Springs, we're calling him our stud guy.
Ooh, got him. And just like that, we've already got our first East Texas physical therapy replay of the night. Sam Gamblin back behind the plate. Love to see it.
He gambled in the house, always wins.
Total.
Producer Corey said he gambled in the house, always wins. It's called strike, by the way. So Lindale all in on the
to go back on the starting fast part. I don't know that the first pitch that we've got a leadoff runner on. That is not a situation where we can risk him getting thrown out at second.
I wouldn't think so either. Just like that.
And I'm guessing that with him squared around a bunt, that was a. He gave him the bunt sign, but it was kind of a, hey, you need to get this bunt down because he's stealing. That type of situation. I guess that's not really a hit and run, but it's a bunt, but bunt and run.
Bunt and run. Also, we mentioned it, but, you showed bunt or tried even to bunt on the first pitch of the first at bat.
Yeah.
All in on the
all in on, trying to start fast.
Now the 3-hole here looks like the opposite. He looks like he may have never shown bunt in his life, but he crushes some baseballs. Then I'm going to call strike 101. It's 5 strikeouts in Caden's first playoff outing. Over under that tonight, Ryan. 5 strikeouts from Caden Mitchell. Over under.
I was really locked in trying to figure out what his next pitch was going to be.
He had. I was saying Caden struck out
over
5
under
in that
five,
first playoff.
5 tonight.
Yeah.
I will go over.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Because I think we're about to get one right here.
I think I agree with you. Almost got it there.
Tyler, really tall mound tonight.
Oh, it is. That's a good call.
And coming from a lankier,
kind
of longer pitcher like Caden, that's going to create some problems in the batter's box tonight.
Ryan, you were correct. We do get the first strikeout of the night there in the bottom of the first. A leadoff single, but it ends up being a 1-2-3 inning all the same. We'll be back for the bottom of the first right after these words from our good friends over at Clayton Homes.
Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. We're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, we're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. Building dreams one home at a time.
Welcome to Revamped Aesthetics, your locally owned med spa dedicated to helping you achieve your unique beauty goals. From neuromodulators, dermal fillers, laser services, and a variety of facials, we offer a range of treatments tailored just for you. Get expert advice on the best service for your aesthetic desires. Come check out our new location in Sulphur Springs, or as always, visit us in Emory and give us a call at 903-474-4649 and let us enhance the beauty you were born with.
Ready for the bottom of the first here in Edgewood. It'll be Macias, Carpenter, and Mitchell to get us started. Real quick before we do, I want to tell everyone to go see our friends over at J. Hodge Chevrolet, where you can find incredible savings on all your favorite Chevys. Their knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you find the car of your dreams. They invite you to go visit them on Wildcat Way to see their dedicated team and see what makes them the most awarded dealership with the most awarded vehicles. And also, we've already seen one replay here tonight, so you already know, but those are brought to you by the good people over at East Texas Physical Therapy. They're a provider of therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence, and they hope that you'll return to their facility for all your rehab needs. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need and care you deserve. So Alex Macias leading things off for the Wildcats. He was producer Corey's pick for tonight's Way Bible Church Player of the Game. So far in the postseason, has the highest batting average on the team, second highest OPS. Also leads the team in runs scored, which is what you want from your leadoff hitter.
Tyler, we are already above the over of balls thrown back to the pitcher that we couldn't see because of the sun. We're now at 2, one on both sides.
That one missing inside as well. Ryan, right before we went to break in the bottom of the first, or in the top of the first, you made a great point about it being a taller mound. With it being a taller mound, but also on turf, does that change anything?
Honestly, it probably, if you're real comfortable with the turf, I mean, that's even more traction and more just, I mean, the taller it is, that's why they limit those things, because it just, the spin from a taller guy is just almost impossible to hit.
I see this was about halfway down the line there, but did you like pitching on a you said you don't like?
No, I didn't mind it. I would prefer dirt, but it wasn't something that it bothered me.
And he does draw the walk there. So the Lindale Eagles had a leadoff single to get the inning started. Wildcats with a leadoff walk from Alex Macias. Here is Deacon Carpenter.
Tyler, I'm not necessarily putting in the call, but I am saying that you made a great point that the right field line is extraordinarily short in this ballpark.
255,
now, taller wall, so it's probably playing closer to 280, but still, that is a lot shorter.
And Carpenter smoked that to the second baseman. I kind of think he probably could have turned 2 if he fields it cleanly.
Yeah, and obviously got some speed coming out of the box. But on the turf, I mean, he hit that ball 100 miles an hour, and so that would have been one that we could turn for Lindale. But good job staying in front of it, securing at least one out. But, yeah, big spot here for Sulphur Springs. You got your 3-hole up. You've already got a guy in scoring position. I said that those first 5 or 6 batters would kind of decide the vibes for both teams here.
Yeah, and I think what we're seeing, it's going to be a fun night. Obviously, Lindale got the leadoff single, and then we catch a runner trying to steal, and now Wildcats drawing walks and already making hard contact. So if the first few batters do decide the tone for the night, it's going to be a fun night.
Do have a little speed on the mound, being a lefty. Just generally speaking, high school lefties don't throw as hard, and I don't really know why that is, but –
and Ryan,
that's
I
trouble.
Don't think,
oh, man. Did not get a great jump on that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you mentioned the sun. I think he lost it in the sun. And if that's the case, he did a great job of recovering and finding it.
He did do a good job recovering, but that first 1 or 2 steps was not in the right direction. And that could have been interesting. So, why is that, Tyler? Why do high school lefties just generally not throw as hard? They just don't.
Yeah, I was having that conversation. I don't remember if it was with maybe Corey last week or off air, but explaining, with lefties, and for a long time, even at the major league level, like you had the prototypical lefty, which was someone who was more of a junk ball thrower, really relied on movement and command, but didn't throw very hard.
Well, and even from a recruiting standpoint, like let's just talk about the Division I schools, what they're looking for. A righty's got to throw in 90, 91, but a lefty is 87, 88.
Yeah,
and that's just how it is.
It is weird. And Corbin Argenbright making great contact, sending that to left. Macias coming in to score. And Ryan, your Sulphur Springs Wildcats score first here in the bottom of the first. Great RBI single from Corbin Argenbright there. No, it was not.
Yeah, and
gotcha.
Phenomenal job jumping on an early fastball by Argenbright, driving into left field. And, you get your 1 or 2 hole in scoring position, let that 3, 4, 5 clean it up.
Love to see it. It's already Argenbright's second RBI of the postseason here.
You also just want to put stress on the guys that Lindale think, hey, these are our best. They're throwing their best pitcher tonight or maybe tomorrow, but this is one of their 2 best guys. Let's put stress on him. Let's put Lindale in a situation where we've got to make a decision. Do we want to go to the bullpen? Do we want to do this, and that? Because there are no there are no lives after this. You're throwing your best guys, putting them in a position where we have to decide where to go with them. That's going to be advantageous for the Wildcats.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, already getting some damage here in the bottom of the first. So the Eagles do get out of the inning, allowing just the 1 run, but Wildcats scoring first here in the bottom of the first and giving Caden Mitchell a nice lead to work with immediately. We'll be back for the top of the second.
The year was 1927. The first TV image was transmitted. Charles Lindbergh completed the first solo transatlantic flight. Babe Ruth set a single-season home run record. And Alliance Bank was formed, beginning a tradition of serving communities that remains today. We will be there for that new business, your new home, and we'll be there for you. Alliance Bank has been there for some of your most important decisions and will continue to be the bank you can trust. Alliance Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Need a smooth ride? At Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs, we provide top-notch service for all your tire needs. From high-quality tires like Michelin and custom wheels to expert brake service and precise alignments, we handle it all with efficiency. Our skilled team also manages suspension repairs and installs lift and leveling kits swiftly and with a smile. Experience quick, friendly service at Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs. So come see us for service you can count on.
Ready for the top of the second here in Edgewood. Wildcats scoring a run in the bottom of the first, so giving Caden Mitchell a lead to work with. Before we do return to this game, I want to tell you about our friends over at Triple Crown Roofing. They are your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, they offer competitive prices and free consultation. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, they provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right. Ryan, we have an update on the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats. Of course, they're playing in the regional semifinal right there. And Caden Mitchell getting a quick out, number 1 here in the top of the second. But they're playing Godley, who's number 10 in the state. And the Lady Cats have gotten to the regional semifinal 3. This is now their 3rd year in a row, and they had lost to Aubrey the last 2 years. Aubrey ranked number 11 in the state right now, so getting Godley instead. But they are currently leading 3-0 in the bottom of the third of game 1.
Yeah, and you talk about fast starts for the Lady Cats and the Wildcats.
Yeah.
But, I know nothing about Godley. Hadn't seen them. Don't know anything about it. But I do know that historically speaking, there is a great chance that Hannah Speed is not going to give up 3 tonight.
Yes, 1,000%.
The numbers back that up pretty handily.
Yeah, I had sent y'all what her playoff numbers were, and
they're good.
Very good.
They're good.
Very good. But yeah, I'm with you. I mean, if before that game started, if you asked me how many runs do you need to win a Hannah Speed game, if you give me 3 runs, I think you win that game.
I think I would have. If you'd have said 2, I'd have said okay. Well, we got a good chance. 3 sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot like playing against the Rangers. If you could score 2 runs, you're probably going to beat them. You know, 3 for sure.
Well, we're taking 1 today.
Would have. So quick out, number 1 for Caden now.
Now, on a positive note, in Dallas sports, the Dallas Stars last night with an electric Game 1 win on the road in Canada.
And it was. Again, we had been talking with each other before the game. It had been, I think, 8 straight Game 1 losses.
2020 Stanley Cup was the last Game 1 that they had won.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, I guess that's true. But
you win when you lose Game 1.
Right.
No, I feel very confident. We had said.
I like our chances. I think we're playing well.
I think you asked me before the win that if they won Game 1, how did I feel about it? And I said Stars in 5 if they win Game 1.
Yeah. No, I mean, obviously they're feeling really good right now. And, Tyler, that could be 2. Ooh.
Ryan.
That is just about perfect way to start it.
That is just about a perfect way to start it. Another 1-2-3 inning despite allowing hits and walks. And Wildcats going to still hold on to a 1-0 lead going to the bottom of the second.
At the Way Bible Church, we are all about life change. There's a place to belong for the whole family with Next Gen nights every Wednesday for birth through 12th grade at 6:15 p.m., young adults on the second and fourth Tuesday of every month at 6:30 p.m., and everyone's invited on Sundays at 9 or 10:45 a.m. Our hope is that when you connect with the local church, you will encounter Jesus in a way that leads to life change. We hope to see you soon, and go Wildcats.
So in January of, 22, just went in for a routine gallbladder surgery, and there were some complications that entered about a 6-month uphill climb over at Baylor Hospital. Everyone said you really need to see if you can get a hold of Amicus. I would recommend these people 100% every single time. They would be the first I would have them come.
Ready for the bottom of the second where Lane Faust is going to get us started. Before we do, though, real quick, I want to tell you that here at Front Porch News and Chaz Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit their website, alliancebank.com, for all your financial and banking needs. Also at Hooten's Hardware, they offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your home, business, and outdoor projects and repairs. With over 40,000 square feet of materials in stock, they're sure to have everything you need for any job, from pipe and steel, metal building components, a full lumber yard, welding, repair, and fabrication, outdoor power equipment, and RV and boat lift supplies. Trust me when I say that at Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. One pitch, one out here in the bottom of the second. Ron, we've seen a really good defensive night for the Wildcats so far. You had Sam Gamblin. Speaking of Sam Gamblin.
And I was going to say that it just seems like everything is happening so early in the count. It almost makes me feel like, we had a scouting report, whether that be we sent somebody to Lindale's games last week or we just, I don't know. But we're jumping on first pitches pretty regularly.
Yeah, that's a great point.
And that might be, hey, this guy's generally throwing a first pitch fastball, or in the first 2 pitches he is throwing fastball down the middle. You need to jump on it.
Mason Davis trying to get the bunt down foul, and I love that approach. I think for me it was always you're looking for a specific pitch, whether it's fastball in, fastball away. But if you can get on that first or second pitch, the earlier in a count you can hit, I'm for sure.
And just, I think if you're just going off the numbers game here, if you're not going to get in the first 3 pitches, you're not going to get 3 off-speed pitches. You're just not at this level. And if they do, I'm not hitting that.
Right.
I guess that's easier said than done. But generally speaking, you're not going to drop 3
off-speed pitches. Well, and also at this level, if you're doing that, are they going to be? How many of those are going to be strikes?
100%.
But you take one of those fastballs, and then you do start.
And then it's like, and then Oh, every strike against you, the odds dramatically shift in the pitcher's favor.
That one call that the Ryan Humphrey special.
I'll just throw it off the backstop. Maybe not with a runner on first, though.
Maybe not with a runner.
That was more of a like a 1-1 count type deal.
Right.
We're not just gonna soft one in there.
By the way, Wildcats for the second inning in a row have a runner in scoring position. Drove in the one the first time because of the Corbin Oregon break. Mason Davis showing bunt.
Oh, Tyler. And you could tell by his demeanor, it was almost like he didn't realize the situation very well because he turned to, for whatever reason, throw to second. Is that not what it looked like to you?
Kind of, yeah.
I felt like his body weight was he was going to throw it to second. Obviously, that guy's going to third. But that cannot happen. Cannot happen.
Yeah, it's almost as if he forgot that the runner advanced after the wild pitch.
Well, and here's the thing: you got one out. Okay, we've just decided, hey, we're gonna take the free out to ensure that we've got a guy on third, and then we need a pass ball, we need a bloop single, whatever. But Lindale would have the luxury of, okay, we only need one out. Now you're gonna have to turn 2 not to give up a run here.
Yeah, Mason Davis being speedy, he might try to take second base. Ty Holt not able to get the bunt down there, so it'll be a 0-2 count. Back to the top of the order after this, though.
And I don't mind trying to steal second here either.
Especially with 2 strikes.
Well, and if he puts it in play and he's running a second, your likelihood of getting a double play goes down. Obviously, that would score the runner from third.
Ryan, they're doing exactly that. Ty Holt goes down swinging, but you do get the runners now to second and third. 2 outs. Back to the top of the order for Alex Macias. He drew the 5-pitch walk, his first time umping again. The Wildcats batting average leader here in the postseason.
So Lindale does get that second out, but we have 2 runners in scoring position, and we're at the top of the lineup.
But you know what? I'm not allowed to make predictions anymore. I like where I'm at, though, so I'll say that. Got out of there for Macias, making the count 1-1.
Definitely aggressive on the base paths with a pass ball, 2 outs. You do have your leadoff hitter, and that changes things. But with 2 outs, I'm trying to get that run any way I can.
Yes, I 100% agree. And you got a speedy runner on third, and then Mason Davis behind him, speedy as well. So I agree. I think if you could kind of almost steal a run in that way, give yourself a 2-0 lead this early in the game, I agree with you. Ryan, they won't need to, though. Alex Macias has been red hot lately, stays red hot, drives in 2 more, and it's a stand-up double. Wildcats lead 3-0, Ryan.
That's big time. Any way you slice it. I mean, to get 1 run there, to go up 2-0 would have been massive, but to have a base-clearing double with 2 outs is enormous.
So I told myself I can't make predictions anymore, so I'm going to stop. What I was going to say is I feel like Macias drives these runs in here. And I'm glad I stopped myself.
You thought it.
I'm glad I stopped it.
You just got to be careful putting that into existence.
If I would have said it, he grounds out to the pitcher.
Had some fans that didn't love the foul ball call there. We're kind of at a awkward angle.
Yeah, I'm having to learn
make that decision.
On those, I'm going to start watching on our monitor. I think I can't.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You could definitely see it on that. But Tyler, to bring back something I brought up earlier. So if this is our 1, okay, at what point do we have to go a different route? I mean, we've given up 3 through 2.
Yeah,
we're at 32 pitches.
That's an excellent question, but also already down 3-0. Who do you pivot to? Because you're going to need the next best option or your best option for game 2.
Or do we, hey, we're at 32 pitches with this guy. Maybe he's a game 3 option.
That's true.
You know?
That's true. Or could even pitch in relief.
Or could pitch in relief tomorrow.
Game 2, yeah.
I'm talking way ahead of myself here. I'm talking from a, hey, let's play chess, not checkers.
I think this
standpoint.
Is the nerdy thing that you and I love about postseason baseball and softball is the strategy element of it.
And I think that's entirely necessary because to this point it's not going well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in any way you slice it, 3 through 1 2/3 is not very good.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not even a matter of like Sulphur Springs getting lucky here. They're like, really good at bats.
We're teeing it up.
And just like that, the 2-out rally continues, Ryan. Deacon Carpenter drawing the walk, and that brings us back up to Caden Mitchell. Mitchell was Ryan's prediction for player of the game. Macias was mine and Corey's. And then I pivoted to Mason Davis as well. And you were going to pivot to Corbin Argenbright, who did have the RBI. Right fielder underneath that one. So Lindale does get out of the inning, but Wildcats score a pair of runs before they do, thanks to the Alex Macias 2-run double. So we'll go to the top of the third. Wildcats now leading 3-0.
At East Texas Physical Therapy, we cater to your needs, from our geriatric clientele to the athlete returning to sport. As therapists, we rely on the latest research and strength and conditioning principles, from blood flow restriction and dry needling to safe progression of running using our anti-gravity treadmill. We perform sport-specific testing and use evaluative measures to determine safe return to your sport, whether it's practice or game time. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Hi, I'm Josh Boatman, your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of my own, I understand the importance of protecting the ones that matter most. I understand that no two families need the same coverage. That's why I will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs. From home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, and especially life insurance. No matter the age, life insurance is one of the most important coverages that you have to protect your family. If you can protect your home and auto, why not yourself or your family?
Ready for the top of the third and what's been an action-packed game already. Before we return to action, I want to tell you that at D&B Loans, they simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. But that's not all. Their showroom also features top-quality furniture and appliances with fantastic options and free local delivery. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials. And also, I want to tell you that at Jackson Dental, they're proud to introduce Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, they offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Their friendly team is there to ensure you have a positive dental experience, so schedule your appointment with them today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental. One pitch, one out. That's pretty effective. That's pretty efficient, right?
Yeah, it's not even the amount of easy outs that we're getting, because that's what's certainly happening. But we've now gotten 7 outs through 21 pitches. That maths.
Is it 3 pitches per out?
That's gonna play.
That'll play.
That'll play.
You beat me to it. I was gonna say, to quote Ryan Humphreys, that'll play. And at this rate, again,
that's a new golfer in me when I blast one right, and that'll play.
That'll play. I think. Did you go? Byron Nelson was last weekend?
I did not.
Gotcha.
I did not. I went last year, but yeah, I guess
once you've gone to the Masters, you're
well, it's just a little beneath me at this point. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, it's a little. I mean, come on, Scotty Scheffler.
Just kidding.
Running through that golf course is,
But just kidding, but not really. I think what's happening here maybe.
He's just giving him a little time. Had a flashbang
through the door
on the umpire's face mask.
Nice back to the door. Good games. There you go. If producer Corey can work in gamesmanship, he's gonna do it.
Elite ball knower.
The 1-1. I'm missing Hideaway. But yeah, I was gonna say with Caden, I believe he had went 6 innings in that by-district game. If you can keep the pitch count low, I wouldn't be shocked at all to see a full 7-inning complete game here tonight.
Yeah, and even, I mean, gosh, if we can just keep putting up the runs, at some point you take him out to have that potential, maybe Caden comes in and closes if this were to go 3 games type deal.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you were talking about with Lindale, but now the opposite.
In a positive way,
right.
Not in a desperation move.
Right.
In a, hey, we've got this luxury. Let's go ahead and just keep this in our pocket.
By the way, a quick little update for you, Ryan. Lady Cats are still leading 3-0 in the bottom of the 4th, but they've got Hannah Speed at the plate and a pair of runners on base for it. So she can add to it.
They are rolling.
They are. Ooh. Lindale drawing a 1-out walk. So despite not scoring any runs yet so far, they've had at least one base runner in every inning.
Especially back on the Lady Cat talk, on a team that hasn't necessarily hit the ball that well lately.
Right.
Having 3 in the 4th inning. Now bases loaded. It looks like.
Ooh, yeah.
That's positive.
1,000%. And again, Caden keeping the runner honest over there. Again, can't stress enough, a 3-run lead for Hannah Speed feels
Might as well be 10.
Right. And now if you get a chance to add to it here. Ryan, I can't stress enough how much fun this Wildcat baseball team has been to watch. I mean, I feel like we've waited a long time for really fun Wildcat playoff baseball, and now that it's here, I'm loving every second of it. Throwing back at him again. I told you this advanced to the area round for the first time since 2019. Would you like to guess when the last time they made it to the third round was?
I know the answer, but
okay, 2015. I believe,
yep,
right? Yeah.
Yep.
Getting the bunt down. Argenbright charging. And Argenbright flashing the leather here. We love to see it.
I don't love that bunt.
Not with one out.
With one out. I mean, you're looking at a max realistically, you're looking at a max of 1 run here, max. Because you're probably not going to get 2 out hits, two out hits. But now, you got to be perfect here to even get that 1.
Yeah, and I think I don't know how I'm trying to say. I mean, clearly that was a bunt to advance the runner. It didn't look like someone trying to bunt for a single, but
no.
That's what they were doing in the first inning, and I don't halfway wonder if they're not really.
And that might just be their thing.
Right. They might be really big on hey, we're laying down bunts. We want to make you play good enough defense, It
could be like an Augie-led Texas Longhorns where, hey, we are going to bunt 6 times tonight. We're going to do it. You want to see us do it again? They would bunt. But 3-run game here, I don't know.
And we talk a lot about at this level making the other team play sound defense.
Oh, that's
kind of what I'm alluding to. Unfortunately, you bunt to advance the runner over. 1, you hope he makes a clean throw, and 2, again, just hoping they play sound defense, and that time it kind of paid off for the Eagles. So the first run of the night for the Eagles, an unearned run.
And that's a bit of a gut punch. You as a starting pitcher, Caden, you're thinking, gosh, I did what I needed to do. You got to bounce back here. Don't make a mistake into a big mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let 1 run turn into 3 runs, and let's get out of this relatively unscathed.
Yeah, which Caden's a kind of
he's a gamer.
Yeah,
he's a gamer. He's a gamer.
Gamesmanship.
Well, he showed a lot of heart last fall in some spots. I thought that second half of the Alvarado game.
Oh, 1,000%.
Which we would ultimately end up losing, but Caden Mitchell in that second half showed a lot of heart.
Ryan, it looks like Brayley Blevins hit a bases clearing double.
Oh my!
It's a 6-0 lead for the Lady Cats in the bottom of the 4th, and now they're starting to approach.
Is it safe? I mean, it's over.
Well, I was going to say they're starting to approach run rule territory.
What 10 after what?
After 5.
5?
Yeah.
Wow. Gets a number 10 team in the state. Well, you got to like that. That'll play. I'm going to try to say it as many times as I can tonight.
And will. And Ryan, it's not just Caden who's pretty dead set on throwing back at the runner. Gambling doing the same from over there.
Man, I was so worrying about the runner at first.
Too.
I would have catchers. I would have first base. Like, hey man, I think we can get him.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm not worried about it.
You might think I can get him. I think I can get the bat.
Let him get to third. I'm worried about this.
Let him get to third.
I just wouldn't do it. I bet in my high school career,
you were John Lester.
I bet total I threw to first base 5 times. Total.
Luckily, the opposing team didn't know that. Sam Gamblin. Ooh. The throw was obviously in time, just a little bit to the left of the bag. I thought Gamblin was about to get his second put out of the night.
And you hear the head coach talking about, let's get to the next pitch. I think with 2 outs, we just had an unfortunate run given up. I'm not worried about that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get this guy. We're now to 2 strike. If he steals third right here, great.
Right.
He's going to score on a base hit anyways.
Right. He's scoring on that either way. So
And that's another thing. Then at second base, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it either because nobody in the outfield has a good enough arm to throw that kid out at home. So second, third, basically the same thing. We need one out. Let's worry about that.
That one sent very high. Macias camped underneath it. And like Ryan said, doesn't matter where he's at, doesn't matter what base he's on. I'm going to get this out. I'm going to get out of the inning, and that he does. Be 3-1 after the earned run there.
I'm Josh Boatman, your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of my own, I understand the importance of protecting the ones that matter most. I understand that no two families need the same coverage. That's why I will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs. From home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, and especially life insurance. No matter the age, life insurance is one of the most important coverages that you have to protect your family. If you can protect your home and auto, why not yourself for your family?
Welcome to Bell Concrete, Inc., where we treat our clients like family. For over 70 years, we've delivered the finest ready-mixed concrete, sand, and aggregate. Our friendly staff ensures your project is completed with care and a smile. With locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna, we're here for you. Call us today at 903-885-3126 and experience the Bell Concrete difference.
Ready for the bottom of the third where Corbin Argenbright will get us started. Before he does, I want to tell you that at the Gypsy Willow, every order isn't just a print, it's a masterpiece from start to finish. They keep you informed every step of the way, whether you bring in your own design or work with their in-house graphic designers. They carry popular brand names, all of which can be customized, such as Carhartt for construction, Travis Matthew for golf, as well as Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. At the Gypsy Willow, every order isn't just a print, it's the beginning of a story, your story. Also, go see our friends over at Corner Grub House in their iconic spot on the square. Perfect place to spend a Thursday night where you can watch the Sulphur Springs Wildcats on their big screen, all while experiencing their freshly made comfort dishes and Southern hospitality. And while you're there, be sure to try one of their delicious steaks, which are USDA Black Angus beef. Quick 2-0 count to Argenbright. Argenbright with the big RBI single that got us started back in the bottom of the first.
Just like his brother.
Yeah. See, he went to Henderson State, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. I would have just missed him. I think maybe by a year or two. And Argenbright.
No. Caden, great hit. Two for two. No, Caden was the grade below me, so.
Yeah, I mean, by the time I played a couple years in college, by the time he got there, I would have missed him by like a year. Right?
No, not even close.
Okay.
Right?
I'm doing that.
You're 5 years older than me.
I was thinking ahead of you. That's my fault. You said below. I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking ahead of you. Yeah. Yeah, I was doing math.
All-time hits leader at Henderson.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
That's huge. Now Jackson Virgil.
Leadoff runner on, Tyler. This is a definitely good opportunity to get a little insurance.
Virgil still looking for
no,
his
it wasn't.
first hit of the postseason, but he was incredible in the regular season. 951 OPS, batting average just below 400.
We had a phantom ball call out of the bleachers.
You'll get that from time to time.
That's like, gosh, what game was that when we had the run the ball?
Yeah. That was
run the dang ball.
It wasn't that Panther Creek game.
I think it was the one where it was raining like that.
I think it was, yeah.
Run the dang ball.
Run the dang ball.
All right.
Okay.
Run it.
Yeah.
And Jackson Virgil drawing the walk there. So Argenbright led off with a single. Now Virgil with a walk. And just like that, it's 2 runners on, no outs, 45 pitches thrown already. And Lindale going to take a quick mound visit. While they do, I want to tell you that it is my pleasure to tell you about our friends over at Ochoa and Coleman Orthodontics. where they are proud to provide affordable family orthodontic care to patients in Sulphur Springs, Mount Pleasant, and all of East Texas. Give them a call at 903-572-8543 or visit their website, smilesmadeforlife.com, to schedule a consultation or to learn more about the many services that they provide. I also want to give a big shout out to Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. She is your local real estate expert. Raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mother to 2 boys, she's deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mother's Culture Club, she's committed to providing honest and hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Find your dream home together and give her a call today. And then finally, Josh Boatman, he's your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He also understands that no 2 families need the same coverage, and that's why he will work with you to customize plans to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance, Josh has you covered. Give him a call today at 903-348-1527 to see how he can find a plan that fits you and your specific needs. So runners on first and second, no outs. Lane Faust at the plate, popped up in the infield his first time up.
Like a bunt here, Tyler?
I would really like a bunt here.
Now, having said that, I'm making the guy throw a strike before I show bunt anything. We've thrown a lot of balls this inning.
Yes, I agree.
So let's see that he can do it.
Yes. I mean, you technically have still only thrown 2 innings because you haven't got that out yet, and you're almost at 50 pitches. So 50 pitches through 2 innings of work. Now that you have got it,
that's not great.
And I think,
but I do like the bunt here.
I think being a left-handed pitcher, even if you get it on this side, that's a harder throw for him to make.
Oh, there's no question. Yeah, and he just doesn't have great command right now.
Producer Corey is pointing out we've got a. Oh, you could have seen him on your screen. I'm not sure, but Lindale going to start getting some pitchers warming up. Sam Gamblin on deck. Already has 1 single here today. Get a chance to work with runners on this time. Good contact there, but just fouling it off. Faust was a .247 hitter in the regular season. Average at .167 here in the postseason.
Tyler, I'd even say I feel like the velo's dropped a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. And Ryan, back-to-back walks after the leadoff single. You've got the bases loaded and nobody out for Sam Gamblin. Gamblin already 1 single today. What do you think?
So I'm going to ask you, let's put you in the manager seat right here, okay? It's bases loaded, no outs. We're obviously really struggling on the mound. Do I throw another batter or 2, or do I bring in a freshly new pitcher into a bases loaded, no out situation?
Ooh. You beat me to it. And Ryan Lindale, unfortunately, not only were they not able to get the first out at second base, they weren't able to get anything there.
And just absolute nightmare scenario. You had a real opportunity to trade 1 run for 2 outs.
Mm-hmm. Which you really would have taken if you're Lindale in that scenario.
Oh, bases loaded, no outs. Yeah, I'll take 1 run. But now 2 runs and no outs. Maybe a little too cool for school at shortstop right there.
Yeah, a little bit.
You kind of see that a little bit?
Which I couldn't tell. Yeah, that's –
little.
I could tell if he was just getting away from him.
Maybe. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Not going to show the replay or anything, but it did kind of feel like
yeah.
Like you'd been watching a lot of Robbie Cano highlights the night before, or some Brandon Phillips highlights. Beast move. I mentioned Robbie Cano, second greatest Mariners second baseman, behind Brett Boone, Rangers' new hitting coach. How'd you feel about
that's a good fun fact.
About that?
Oh, I think it's great.
hiring?
I mean, I know you're fired up about it.
And am.
A week ago, I mean. And it's a great piece of hitting right there. You know, nothing that you're going to write home about from a contact standpoint, but you did your job. You traded it out for a run, and the Wildcats take a 6-1 lead.
Yeah, I love that. That is situational baseball.
Put it in play.
1,000%. Put it in play. There were no outs in the inning. You got the runner on third. Just put it on the ground.
And coming off an error, let's make them do it.
It's 7-0 now for Lady Cats. And the Wildcats going to see if they can catch them real quick. And run scored. Got a chance. You got Ty Holt at the plate and a runner in scoring position. That is where we'll be tomorrow night, by the way, for Game 2. And then Game 3 of that series, if needed, would be immediately after. Hopefully, Lady Cats leading 7-0. Hopefully a Game 3 isn't needed. And then if a Game 3 is needed in this one, this would be on Saturday. And we'll be back here for that as well. Trying to get as many of all the games covered as we can.
Tyler, do we have any information on who we're looking at in the next round for baseball, who those two teams are?
No. If you will give me 1 second, we will get that for you. That one in the dirt, 2-1.
Now, softball would be the winner of this one advances to the regional finals.
Yes, and
wow.
They would face the winner of, was it Community and Sanger? Yes.
Okay. Is that Indians versus Indians?
Okay, yeah. The winner of this will face the winner of Salina and what is that, Waxahachie?
Waxahachie Life.
Waxahachie Life. Salina's always in there somewhere, aren't they? Ty Holt going to go down looking at a called strike 3. Went down swinging his first time. And round back to the top of the order, it is Alex Macias, who is yet to get out today. He started the night with a leadoff walk and then had that big 2-run double. And runner going to advance to third there. And Ryan taking another mound visit. That being the case, real quick, let's hear from our good friend Katie Adair, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Katie Adair, your local real estate expert. Raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mom to 2 boys. I'm deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mothers Culture Club, I'm dedicated to making a positive impact. With my broker's license and a track record averaging over $10 million in sales per year, I'm committed to providing honest, hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Let's find your dream home together. Give me a call today.
For 20 years, Ochoa and Coleman Orthodontics has been bringing smiles to East Texas. And now, we're excited to see you at our newest location in Sulphur Springs. We offer expert orthodontic care for children and adults. Whether you need braces or clear aligners, we've got you covered. Best of all, consultations are completely free, and our affordable payment plans make achieving your perfect smile easier than ever. Let's make your smile shine. Visit us today.
Welcome to Corner Grub House. This iconic spot has been home to family-owned businesses, and we're proud to continue that tradition. Here, we serve freshly made comfort dishes that make you feel right at home. Enjoy our southern hospitality while watching Wildcat football every Friday night on our big screen. Craving a taste of tradition? Call us today at 903-919-5058 for delivery or catering. Or visit our website at cornergrubhouse.com, where every meal and every game feels like coming home.
And we've got the new pitcher here. Going to start this count with 1 ball, runner at third, 2 outs. First pitch strike from the new guy.
That's what you want to see.
Little,
the new guy.
Yeah. And that's a tough spot. You never. I mean, nobody wants to come in with a runner on third in a 6-1 ball game. But you're just hoping here we got to stop the bleeding somehow.
Yeah, you got to put the tourniquet on and hope for the best. And it's tough, too, because you're right here at the top of the lineup. But I'm sure that coach had a spot where he's like, it's now or never.
Yeah, and you also, and I don't know the depth of Lindale's pitching, but it's just kind of a tricky situation because that is going to be another run and another base hit.
Great piece of hitting there by Macias.
Just an absolute nightmare start.
Yeah.
For Lindale here. I mean, Sulphur Springs is a 1 spot in the first, a 2 spot in the second, and a 4 spot in the third. that is how you draw it up.
Yeah, for sure. I have a tough time. The runs on the scoreboard don't update
very quickly.
Yeah,
no, they do not.
That's why I was trying to assume with you earlier. I was like, how many runs? I kind of find it hard to figure out what to believe. I'm a conspiracy theorist over here with the runs.
But yeah, what I was saying before the base hit RBI, you just want to be careful throwing anyone tonight that you really are going to need to get back into this series because, and I'm not saying I think that's going to be fly out.
Yep.
I'm not saying this game is over, but 7-1 through 3 is not ideal.
No, not by a long stretch. That's for sure. So and like I said, you really have to start thinking about who you're throwing, and like I said, that's why we like these playoff series. So with that, we'll go to the top of the fourth and let you hear a little bit more from some of our sponsors.
At the Gypsy Willow, every order is a masterpiece. From start to finish, we offer personalized attention, keeping you informed every step of the way. Whether you bring your own designs or work with our in-house graphic designers, we make it seamless. With no minimums and unlimited colors, explore endless possibilities at no extra cost. Our industry-trained team ensures perfection in every print. At the Gypsy Willow, each order isn't just a print, it's the beginning of a story. Your story.
Welcome to Jackson Dental, where we prioritize your smile. Meet Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist, dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, we offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Our friendly team is here to ensure you have a positive dental experience. Schedule your appointment today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental.
At D&B Loans, we simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. Our experts are dedicated to finding the perfect loan for your needs. But that's not all. Our showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic financing options and free local delivery. From stylish furniture and mattresses to TVs and more, we've got what you need to enhance your home. Visit us or give us a call today. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials.
Top of the fourth, 7-1 lead. The Wildcats, Caden Mitchell, as Ryan pointed out, or Corey, I'm not sure, but only 39 pitches so far for Caden.
And seriously, I mean, on one, I think both are really great problems to have. But on one hand, easily he can go the distance at this point, throw all 7. But on the other hand, you get to 5th, 6th inning, he's at 70 pitches, and it's a 6-run, 7-run ball game. Do you pull him so that you have that luxury maybe on Saturday in a game 3 if you needed him?
Yeah, that's a really good point. I think you definitely could.
Another quick out.
Yeah, and the other man you'll see on the mound, Alex Whittle, making me out there. I mean, you pointed it out earlier. It was like 3 pitches per out or something.
I
and
mean,
that's exactly what that was there, 3 pitches. I don't know. So far in the first series, it was Caden in the first game. He went 6 innings. Deacon Carpenter came and got the save. Game 2, Alex Whittle goes, I think, 6 1/3, and then Deacon Carpenter came in to get the save. So you've kind of got those 3 in any assortment you want to use them. You also have Ty Holt, who's thrown a good bit this year. He could come in and pitch in relief. He might be someone I think you see pitch tonight.
I don't think that we're going to throw a guy tonight that is going to give up 6.
Right.
I think we can confidently trot out any of the guys that we've seen in the last couple of weeks and feel really good about that.
Yeah, 100%. I was kind of showing Corey some of these notes throughout the week, and Ty Holt had a really good season on the mound as well. That one sent to center field as well. Alex Whittle again, 3 pitches.
3 pitch out.
Another 3 pitch out. Ty Holt in 22 and 2/3 innings pitched this year had a 1.24 ERA. You also had Dylan Rosenberg, who kind of the same thing. He had 21 in the 3rd innings, and he had a 2.9.
I think you say those numbers, and in my head, I'm getting to a situation where if we get to the 5th or 6th inning with 65 pitches, I'm pulling him, and I'm saving him for a potential closer spot later.
I agree. I think
he's a gamer.
That's where he was earlier in the season. Yeah, good point.
He's going to be able to get in that moment. Probably, he's going to have a little adrenaline going. Throw the fastball real hard in a closer spot. But I like having that luxury.
Yeah, and imagine if it were to come to that. Say it comes to a game 3. Whittle's, I assume, going to pitch tomorrow night, so you would probably have Carpenter start that game 3. If it were to come to that and you need Caden almost like a Madison Bumgarner in that World Series, imagine the confidence he's got going into that.
Yeah, it gets to the 3rd game in a high school baseball game. That becomes a bullpen game anyways. And, again, another 4-pitch
What did
out.
I tell you? He came into the inning at 39 pitches thrown.
So 10 pitches, 3-3 and 4.
With 49. Real quick, it's the 4th inning stretch, so let's hear from our friends at Christus. We'll be right back.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, taking orthopedic care a step further.
The 4th inning stretch here in Edgewood, and the Sulphur Springs Wildcats are rolling, leading this one 7-1. As always, the 4th inning stretch is brought to you by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital in Sulphur Springs, where they are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Producer Corey made a really good point. Caden had mentioned to us, or to him in a conversation one day, that if it were to come to like a 1-game scenario, Whittle would be the one that start him and Deacon, and that Caden would kind of be the closer in that scenario. So that's definitely something you could see. But again, 4 innings pitched and only 49 pitches thrown. That's
that'll play.
That'll play. And that brings us back to Caden Mitchell. Caden Mitchell has yet to get a hit today, but he's made contact really hard twice. It was a really hard fly out to right field his last time. Then he popped out to center the first time. Scoreboard's gone ghost on us here in the at the ballpark, but ours has not. But I don't know. Is it 2-0?
I think the first one was a strike. Okay. 1-1. So 2-1.
There we go.
2-1 count now.
Ooh, that was good. I would like to see producer Corey the umpire.
Oh, man. That would be a show.
You would. You'd be very animated.
He would steal my should have comment or
should have
strikeout. Yeah. Should have. Which I stole from none other than Torrey Humphreys.
Oh, that's a Papa T call?
Oh, yeah.
I like it. Caden again send that one into right field.
I think that's fair,
there
Tyler.
You go. And he's going to turn it into extra bases. Stand-up double to start the inning again. He had made really good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but had yet to get a hit. This time turn it into a hit. And here's Corbin Argenbright. He is red hot tonight. 2 hits, one of them an RBI single. Now, producer Corey, he was your pick for player of the game, correct? Yes. Gotcha.
Should have gone with my gut.
Well, because we both went with Macias, I think it counts. So on record, producer Corey's pick was Corbin Argenbright, and he very well might be tonight's Wade Bible Church player of the game at this rate. That one, not going to be a base hit, but it is going to move the runner over. That's what you call productive outs.
Hey, come on, Bert.
Now Jackson Virgil still looking for his first playoff hit, but he drew a walk already once tonight, and I believe he'd drawn a walk in the first series as well. Look no further. Not only do you have your first hit, it's an RBI. A 1-out RBI single.
Just like that, Tyler. 8-1.
8-1.
Man.
I was going to ask if any of us had it on our bingo cards, but the predictions we made are on record, so we know that we didn't have it on our bingo card.
No.
Got doubled up there. I think just a miscommunication on how many outs there were, but either way, it is an 8-1 lead as we go to the top of the 5th.
Bank with Alliance Bank, and the only thing to worry about is what to do with the extra time and money. Alliance Bank offers a wide array of products that save you both time and money for you or your business, such as personalized cards, remote deposit capture, mobile and text banking, and so much more. Contact Alliance Bank today or visit alliancebank.com to bank with the ones you can count on. Alliance Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You only have one heart, and you rely on it for everything. If your heart needs help, you can rely on Christus Health. With us, you have one of the most comprehensive heart care programs right here, with innovative, personalized care you can count on, delivered by a team you can trust. You only have one heart. We only have one purpose, to keep it healthy and strong. Your heart, your life, our purpose. Christus Health.
Going to the top of the 5th, it's a 5-0 lead. Or what? It's the 5th inning, but it's an 8-1 lead for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Caden Mitchell going out there for his 5th inning of action. Before we do, though, I want to tell you about the dedicated team at Amethyst Healthcare. They offered skilled nursing and therapy services to ensure the well-being of their patients. Visit them at amethysthc.com to learn more about how they can support you and your loved ones. Amethyst Healthcare, first-class care in the comfort of your own home. Give them a call at 903-231-0402 for more information. And Ryan, at this rate, we're going to have to get ready to name some Way Bible Church players of the game before too long. And the Way Bible Church wants to invite everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. for Next Gen Nights, which are for anyone from birth through 12th grade. The Way also offers young adults on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of each month, and that's at 6:30 p.m. What are our thoughts so far? Again, prediction-wise, you had Caden Mitchell. Producer Corey had either Alex Macias or Corbin Argenbright, both of which I don't think have gotten out. Corbin has once, but it was an RBI, or moved the runner over. Yeah, so they've both been really good at the plate.
Productive out.
Yeah, productive out.
Well, Caden is...
It helps the teammate grade on 2K, on a My Player.
Caden's given up 1 hit through 4, and no earned runs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going to be one of them. Yeah, no earned runs is solid.
On 51 pitches thus far.
On 51 pitches.
I think that's probably the best stat.
Again, something I talk a good bit with about producer Corey, like just in the office on a day-to-day, is like kind of what a quote-unquote ideal pitch count would be. And through 4 innings, it would have been 60 pitches. So you're like 10, 11. You're almost a full inning's worth of pitches ahead of schedule.
I always thought that you could do times 10 plus 10 was a good marker. So 3rd inning, times 10 be 30 plus 10. If you had 40 pitches through 3,
there you go.
that's not a bad number to be.
That's good. Yeah.
So, full game 7, it would be 80. It might take more than that, but not every guy can throw 100 pitches.
Right.
So I think times 10 plus 10 is a good marker.
Yeah, I like that. It's a little more. It's a little less, I guess, rather, because
it's conservative.
The 15 pitches per inning is
it's
probably a little more liberal too. So it's kind of probably somewhere in between those two.
What's run rule?
The run rule would be sorry. It is. We had 10 after 5.
10 after 5, yeah.
Do you benefit by not run rolling them, making them keep throwing pitches?
Ooh, making them keep throwing pitches. Maybe.
Well, they're gonna pull the kid that they've got out there right now, because he's had a little bit of success. I guess he gave up the 1 run, but he's looked decent, and there's just no reason to throw. There's no reason for him to throw 40 pitches tonight. I mean,
right, especially. Ooh.
This one is. Again, I want to be careful of saying the over word, but this one is over.
Yeah, Corey pointing out to us we do have more pitchers warming up for Lindale. Caden flashing leather.
Do we have a softball update?
No, but I'll get you one in 1 second. The last time I looked,
it might be over.
I believe is. I think it was in the 7th inning when I was looking. It is in the top of the 7th. There are 2 outs. It is 7-0 still. So Lady Cats need 1 more out to finish up a 7-0 lead, or winning that one, but they do have a runner on. 3-0.
What an outstanding night of game 1s for the good guys.
You could say it's a great day. Great day to be a Wildcat.
Be a Wildcat.
It's pretty much every day. Call strike there. And Ryan, it looks like they got it done. Lady Cats. As long as James, yeah, there you go.
Wow.
7-0. Hannah Speed struck out 13. Allowed just 2 hits.
Would have been over our 10.5 marker.
Would have been.
That we like to play with.
Would have been. Looks like Shaylee Friddle hit a home run in that one. Allison Frazier finally getting in the lineup there, and she went 2 for 2 with a double. Caden Mitchell allowing, I believe, his 2nd walk of the night. 3rd. Going to take a quick little mound visit. While we've got a second, tell you about our friends over at Discount Wheel and Tire Sulphur Springs. They offer a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 30 years. I know that because it was 1994, and unfortunately, that's how old I am. That's when I was born. So, fortunately, I know how many years they've been.
Same.
Yeah, same.
They were putting tires on my little Tykes.
One more time, producer Corey, for the folks.
They were putting tires on my little Tykes car.
Now they get to do it for Judah. Yeah. That one's sent towards the line. Jackson Virgil make it a good play. And Jackson Virgil, I feel like anytime we're watching him, he plays really this whole outfield. Whittle, we've already seen him play really good center field. Mason Davis in right field made the play that saved the game too the other night. It was going to be a walk-off if he didn't make the play. He did. Now you got Virgil over there. And then, I mean, the infield is just as solid. Argenbright has already made a couple really good plays at third base today. We've spent 3 years now broadcasting, telling you how good Macias is at shortstop. Faust is always making digs over there at first. It's just a really, really solid defensive team. Allison Frazier also had the second most RBIs on the team tonight. Going through the box score on that one. That one missing 2-0. So you were talking about how great of a night it is to be a Wildcat, a Lady Cat. Tomorrow night, very well have a chance for both of them to put their series away and advance to rounds that they haven't been to, and that's historic levels for both of them at that point.
It would be an outstanding Friday night.
It would be. Again, we will be broadcasting the Lady Cats Game 2 tomorrow night. Game 3, if needed, would be right after it. It would be a very long broadcast, but we'll be there for it. And then if, for whatever reason, this series ends up being 3 games, Game 3 of this series is on Saturday, and we'll be here for that as well. I posted on Facebook, but it's just a very fun, very exciting weekend of Sulphur Springs
gorgeous
playoff
weather.
Baseball. Yeah,
it's just perfect. It is that time of year.
Perfect. That one to right center field, Mason Davis. Do we have a good look at it? We're going to hit the replay just in case. But Mason Davis, we were just talking about it. He is playing really good right field here in this postseason. Ryan, real quick, we're going to go to the bottom of the inning where it's an 8-1 lead. But first, let's hear from our friends at East Texas Physical Therapy.
At ETPT, one of the treatments that make us unique is aquatic therapy, which encompasses everything from exercise in the water, relieving pressure on the joints, and decreasing overall pain, to aquatic body work, which transforms your body in a whole new way. Experience full mind and body relaxation through movement, holding, stretching, and myofascial release, achieving a nervous system reset and breaking the chronic pain cycle. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
Bill Owens at J. Hodge Chevrolet. We're voted the best dealership in sales, parts, and service, and received the prestigious Mark of Excellence award from GM. That's saying a lot, but to receive those honors 8 years in a row, that's the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We owe it all to the J. Hodge family, and that's the great team of employees we have, plus the great community that we have and all our good customers. We invite you out to J. Hodge Chevrolet, 478 Wildcat Way in Sulphur Springs to see the difference.
Here we are, ready for the top or bottom of the fifth, rather, and it'll be Sam Gamblin to get us started in the bottom of the fifth. So far tonight, Sam Gamblin, he reached on an error the last time, but it was a one-out single his first time. And again, he's another player who's just been making really good contact. Both here tonight, but I mean all season long. I have the numbers here for you. Gamblin hit .298 in the regular season, just shy of 300, and then an OPS just south of 800 for a freshman. For a freshman catcher, those are pretty solid numbers, Ron.
Yeah, that is definitely what you like to see.
You mentioned it being a pretty night. It's a very pretty night. Now it's starting to get the lights on the field and everything. And you also mentioned this is pretty filled. Look at the view we've got here on the screen. I mean, that's a gorgeous view.
It's just a beautiful Texas high school baseball Thursday night.
Gamblin going to try to beat the throw, not able to do so. So it'll be one away to start the bottom of the fifth. That'll bring up Mason Davis. Mason Davis, we saw make the great play in right field to get out of the top of the inning. Had the RBI ground out earlier in the evening.
Tyler, what time What time do we have baseball and softball tomorrow night?
I believe
softball
starts at like 5:30. Because again, you have the potential doubleheader.
Game
so
3.
yeah.
Yep.
So that being the case, I believe we'll be going live at about 5:15. But
baseball 7:30 start tomorrow night.
Yes,
I
because
believe.
Miller Grove actually plays before them.
Okay,
Miller Grove
here?
plays right here
Okay, cool.
at either 4 or 4:30. So they'll have to wait for that game to finish up. And then what's funny is they both play here again. If it goes to a game 3, they play here on Saturday, and that time Sulphur Springs gets to go first at noon.
Okay.
And then Miller Grove would follow after that. What's funny, I was kind of thinking about it. So you have one game played here tonight, and for sure 2 games here tomorrow between those 2 teams. If it goes to game 3, Sulphur Springs plays here again at noon. Miller Grove has to play their game 2, and if that goes game 3, you're looking at 6 games being played on this baseball field on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
That is the beauty of having a nice turf field. You're not hurting anything, and
couldn't hardly do that if it weren't. You imagine all the just what the infield dirt and everything would look like after all that.
No question.
And then the mound, the batter's box. I can't even imagine what it's looking like around the plate after that.
Looks like we're gonna get a pinch hitter here.
Yeah, looking like Alex Whittle gonna get to hit. Ty Holt had been the DH for him. Whittle playing center field. Holt went down swinging his first time and then looked at a called strike 3 this time. So now Whittle getting the chance to hit here. And again, we don't know anything that anyone watching at home doesn't, but I assume Whittle will be the starting pitcher for tomorrow's game 2.
I would certainly think so.
Found that one off to stay alive. Whittle was really, really fun to watch the other night. Of course, he's always fun to watch on the mound, but that game on Friday night of last week was a lot of fun. Came down to the wire, and then Deacon Carpenter came in to get the save. Mason Davis making the play at the end to save the day. One ball, 2 strikes to Whittle. If he can keep the inning going, we'll be back to Macias for a 4th trip through the lineup. And Ryan, really hard contact into right center field, but seems to be underneath it, and he is. So I believe the first 1, 2, 3 inning of the night for the Wildcats. We're going to go to the 6th inning right after we hear from our good friends over at Roper and White.
I'm Brian White.
And I'm Daniel Roper.
Sulphur Springs is what we call home, a place where we have raised our families, planted our roots, and proudly serve East Texas for all legal needs.
At Roper and White, we are Wildcats, past, present, and future. We're more than just legal experts. We're partners in your journey to justice and success.
With a dedicated team, we offer personalized legal strategies tailored to your needs.
Thank you for choosing us as your hometown attorneys.
From all of us here at Roper and White, go Wildcats.
At Graceful Health and Wellness, we believe every woman deserves to feel her best at every stage of life. From motherhood to menopause and beyond, our holistic, evidence-based care empowers you to thrive. Hi, I'm Jordan Potts, board-certified family nurse practitioner and certified with the Menopause Society. I specialize in hormone replacement therapy, medically supervised weight loss, and comprehensive postpartum care. Experience compassionate care that bridges the gap between medical treatment and emotional support. Visit gracefulhealthandwellness.com to start your journey towards vibrant health today.
5 innings of work so far for Caden Mitchell. No earned runs allowed. He's going out for a 6th inning, again, just at 69 pitches so far. We'll see if he gets to go the full 7 or if this will be his last inning of work. But first, I want to tell you about our good friends over at Revamped Aesthetics, where cutting-edge technology meets expert skin care to help you achieve your best skin yet. Their advanced laser treatments offer safe, effective, and long-lasting results for hair removal, sun damage correction, and skin resurfacing. Go see them at their new location in Sulphur Springs at 620 Church Street. Hard hit ball into left field. Jackson Virgil making the play. 1 pitch, 1 out, Ryan.
Certainly, if I had to pick a word to describe Caden Mitchell pitching performance tonight, I would use the word efficient.
Efficient, yeah.
Efficient.
Efficient, effective.
Efficiently effective.
Mm-hmm. Effectively efficient.
Excellently efficiently effective. And everyone loves it.
Ooh.
Everyone's ecstatic. We could keep this going
bars.
for a while, so I'll just
Enough.
stop right there. Enough.
You're getting a little extravagant.
Whoa. Whoa, let's not get extreme here. All right, now we're just being extra.
That was good.
That was the last one, I promise.
That pitch was just elegant.
So 4 pitches, 2 outs this inning.
Really messing up the rate, taking 4 whole pitches to get the strikeout.
Yeah, we've kind of been on that 3.5 mark for the rest of the night. I mean, you keep throwing it if we're not going to swing. I'm not swinging at a first pitch slider or whatever we're going to call that. I'm not doing it. I wouldn't swing at the second one either.
Oh.
I ain't doing it. Quit asking.
Quit asking. Ryan Caden.
I throw it again.
Yeah.
I throw it again. That's what I do.
Oh, he's gonna throw that breaking pitch long away again, I think. Went down and got it.
No. Easy play. Easy play.
Carpenter said no worries. And Ryan Caden came to that inning with 69 pitches. He's going to go into the 7th with just 77. That is, again, efficient, elegant, extreme, all the things. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th right after this.
419,827. That's a big number. In the last 7 months, that's how many times our partners have been seen on our sports broadcast through Chad's Media and Front Porch News. The word our partners use to describe what we do, effective. If you own or operate a business, let us help you be seen and heard. Barnum Bailey said it best, without promotion, something terrible happens. Nothing. Don't get left behind. We're already gearing up for next year's football season. So contact me today, Mandy at chadsmedia.com. We're excited to watch you grow.
At Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features tailored to your needs. We're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured and modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. Building dreams and opening doors to a better life, one home at a time.
Ryan, I don't know what in the Bridgerton was going on there, but we're ready for the bottom of the 6th.
A little skip to my loo.
That doesn't get you fired up?
No, it
You don't-
doesn't.
you don't
Which
like an
I
Irish jig?
well, after watching Sinners, I don't know. You still haven't seen Sinners yet.
No, I have not.
That's what the vampires would do. Alex Macias cannot and will not get out. He refuses. Alex Macias came in to this game with the highest batting average on the team in the postseason, and to help that out, he now, I believe he drew a walk, and then so now either 3 for 3 with a walk or 2 for 2 with 2 walks. I mean, he just can't get out.
I wish I knew the actual number, but how many times have we had the leadoff runner on to start an inning? I think
That
maybe
is-
one or two that we hadn't through 6.
Yeah, at most.
That's that'll play.
And Ryan, the Wildcats, with one swing of the bat, can now officially walk this thing off on a run rule. Right? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that was certainly, you can roll the tape for an hour, and that was certainly not on my bingo card to start this one.
And
I never said that.
It was not. Oh, by the way, you asked Caden Mitchell in the 5th inning had a leadoff double to start that inning. So
There
we
you
know
go.
off the top of our heads without doing any research, know of 3 times you got the leadoff runner on. He tried. Just got underneath that one.
Yep, I was going to say. Might can
see
tag
us
on this one.
Trying to tag to third.
That's one where I like it. You have to commit to it. There is you can't guess on that one. It's I'm either going or I'm not.
And it was heads up base running from Carpenter there to not try to advance with him because he may have gotten back picked at second there if he did.
Absolutely.
Brings up Corbin Argenbright. Argenbright, 2 hits already here today. One of them was an RBI single.
Kind of got this thing going.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just a 1 run scored in the bottom of the first. And see, what I really like about Carpenter having the heads up, or whether it was Coach Mathis that held him to not try to tag on that, is he's going to steal anyway. Again, a 7-run lead. Wildcats 3 runs away from not even having to pitch the 7th inning. We were trying to figure out if Caden's gonna pitch the 7th inning. If you go ahead and.
Well, that's going to be 1, and that's actually going to get.
Wow.
That's going to get down.
Ryan. That is going to get down. It does score 1. And now that last run you need for a run rule is on base already.
I really wish I knew the threshold for how many pitches had to be thrown.
Yes, I do too.
Can Caden throw in 2 days? I don't. I'm too far removed. I don't remember the rules on that.
Get our stats and info Papa T over there. He might can help us out.
I don't know. Again, I've said it 10 times. It would be awesome
Pitch count, yeah.
for Caden to finish this thing out. Obviously, it's been a masterful night.
Okay.
So 66.
For 1 day of rest, it was 31 to 45.
Okay,
2 days of rest. So I guess you're well
he's
past it regardless.
Oh yeah, then throw it the whole time now.
Might as well.
Might as well. I absolutely.
I don't wonder if that. This might be a silly question, but I don't know
Does
if that
it apply
changes
in the
playoffs. Yeah,
I think that probably still.
I bet it does, but
still stands because the whole point is to prevent that.
Right. I just didn't know if it might have an adjusted one.
Yeah, maybe so. But
like you're saying, that the whole point is to.
Yeah, if he throws 100 pitches on Thursday, he's not coming back this week.
Speaking of, do you want to know how many pitches Hannah Speed threw last weekend?
Oh man, it was a lot. It was well over 200.
It was, I believe, 283. Does
Oh
that sound
my
right?
gosh.
273,
Well,
something like that. 283.
The Game 2 10-inning shutout is that's about as masterful as it gets.
A 10 inning.
Oh, got him.
From the weird angle I was at, I couldn't tell if it got him or if it accidentally got the bat.
Got a little bit of shoulder.
So, Ryan, you were in a situation just then where with Argenbright getting caught stealing, you no longer had that run you needed on base. Now the run is on base again. And with as quick as he is, I assume Virgil going to be probably stealing. Sam Gamblin letting us know from on deck that if it's fair, it's gone. Will we see the run roll?
Oh, that'd be great.
That would be great.
I think Lindale would be happy at this point. They're ready for this one to be over.
Which
I'm already thinking about,
yeah.
Okay, how do we get this right tomorrow?
Agreed.
This one's not happening.
Not only if I'm the coach, but even I would think the players probably kind of in that same headset as well. I wouldn't be mad at seeing Caden Mitchell get to go pitch his 7th inning and kind of finish the complete game, though.
Oh, no question. I mean, it's been, no earned runs, 1 hit. That's pretty masterful.
Only throwing Luka amount of pitches.
That one's going to be tough.
Gamblin, chopper to short.
Oh, great play.
That was a great play. Lindale getting out of the inning, so it'll be 9-1, and Caden Mitchell, or the Wildcats anyway, will have to pitch the 7th inning. We'll see if it is Caden Mitchell or not, but before we do, I want to tell everyone, if you enjoy the game day posts that you see every game day, you can thank the good people over at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, where they're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with them today. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, they're here to answer all of your questions and guide you through every step of the way. Visit them and explore their wide range of manufactured or modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting for you at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, building dreams one home at a time. Go see them now through May 31st for their Spring Into Your Dream Home sales event, where you can get $1,500 off every home from Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs and start your journey of home ownership. Your future starts at home. Build it together with Clayton Homes. Also, I want to tell you about Aaron Neal, who is the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. At Hamby Insurance, they keep you covered in all your adventures and all of your life. Whether it's auto insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, or business owner packages, protect what you love most. You can visit their website, hambyinsurance.com, or give them a call at 972-285-0381 to get a quote today. Hamby Insurance, a trusted name in North Texas since 1940. Also, in football, they're the red zone partner. We don't really have a red zone in baseball, but either way, that's our good friends at Bell Concrete, where they treat their clients like family. For over 70 years, they've delivered the finest ready-mix concrete, sand, and aggregate. Their friendly staff is there to ensure your project is completed with care and a smile. With locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna, they're here for you. Give them a call today at 903-885-3126. And finally, are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? If so, let A&S Air Conditioning find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. A&S has been providing affordable heating and AC repair in Hopkins, Franklin, and surrounding counties for over 35 years. They specialize in the repair and maintenance of all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment in both residential and commercial settings. Now's the perfect time to give them a call at 903-885-8072 and let A&S Air Conditioning turn your hot, humid space into a cool and comfortable environment. So, Ryan, 6 innings pitched for Caden Mitchell. That ends up being the final line. No earned runs. The one run that was allowed, obviously, was the unearned run. So, it's a pretty solid line for Caden. In his first playoff outing, again, it was 6 innings pitched, and it was 0 earned runs. So now 12 innings. Leadoff runner getting on here in the top of the 7th with Ty Holt on the mound. Ty Holt making his playoff debut on the mound, but in the regular season had a really good year. I believe it was 22 2/3 innings pitched and had a 1.24 ERA in that time.
Had a big outing against Pleasant Grove as well.
He did. I was going to say he has a 1-0 record, and he had 2 save opportunities, and he got the save in both of those. Which I believe, I don't know if that was the 3rd, 4th inning, but when we were looking at who could pitch, I believe it was Ty Holt that I said, if I had to guess, that might be who you would see throw the 7th inning in this one. Had a really memorable senior night. Had the one that was the kind of game winner against Pleasant Grove, and then came in and finished it off, got the save. Ron, I don't believe we'll have the luxury of you being with us tomorrow night, will you?
Unfortunately, no.
But
I'm hoping, and I'm confident that I'll be back next week.
I like that. Say that. I agree.
For either or?
How about?
Or both?
Both.
Both.
For both. I don't.
What do you think?
For tomorrow night, if something changes and she can't be with us, then she can. But I think we're going to get, we have Wildcat.
Oh, right.
We have Wildcat legend Ryan Humphreys with us for this one. I think we're going to have Lady Cat legend at Addison Cadell in the booth with us for that one.
I was going to ask if the Lady Cats get to the regional finals, do you think that we'll be able to cover that one, or yes or no?
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna say yes. I think.
Okay.
Of course, I'm literally just guessing.
Do we know who we're playing in the winner of that one? Did we look up baseball?
Yes, it would be the winner of Community and Sanger.
Okay. Yes, you said that. You did say that.
Yes.
Which, it's not like those are big market spots. I sound like I'm talking about
I
pro
like
sports,
it.
but you know what I'm saying. That's not a Frisco opponent or a
yeah,
Salina or
Yeah, to your
not
point,
necessarily a household name is what
you
I'm trying
say
to
this a lot. We obviously don't know, but I mean it's not who you. If you were to guess who was
Right.
going to be on that,
Right.
Yeah.
Community, you may be able to do it home and home.
If it is community, you
Yeah,
could do
that's
a
a
home
district
and home, or
opponent
I
in
think
other sports.
It's maybe played at A&M Commerce, probably.
Oh, that's a great call, actually. Yeah, little blue field action.
Or if not A&M Commerce, just Commerce High School. Johnny McSheffrey and them. We've played.
Or East Texas A&M.
Or East Texas A&M.
What
My
it-
fault.
What it is now known as.
You're right. My fault.
Improved, I
Yeah.
might add. I love the name change.
I figured
I'm all
you did.
for it. Oh, I'm all about it.
I figured you did.
Anytime we can stamp East Texas.
Oh,
on
I'm right there
something,
with you.
I'm for that.
If I Alex Macias flashing the leather
Good
one
play.
more time. Yes, I have a rule. If I can put either ETX East Texas or 903 on something,
903, yeah.
I'm doing it every single time.
Tyler, the king of the 903 timestamp during a football game.
Yeah.
He loves doing that.
Yeah, I don't know that I have very many quote unquote like signature things, but I guess.
Well, yours are more like inside joke
True.
up in the booth type deals.
True.
You're very good at that.
Working a Lil Wayne lyric in there where I can,
Very good
that
at
sort of
that.
thing. Very good. Ty Holt. Need just 2 more strikes to get us out of this one. Don't go anywhere after the final out, though. We've got to name our Way Bible Church players of the game. Filled it cleanly. And by a final score of 9-1, your Sulphur Springs Wildcats keep the winning streak going. They take game 1 of this best-of-3 series. We'll be back tomorrow night for game 2. Or no, they will be back tomorrow night for game 2. Game 3, if needed, would be Saturday. But before we can do anything else, we got to name our Way Bible Church players of the game. So let's hear from the Way Bible Church.
At the Way Bible Church, we believe that life change happens at every level. Join us Wednesday night for Next Gen Nights at 6:15 p.m., where our entire campus is dedicated to kids and teens from birth through 12th grade. Experience safe, age-appropriate environments where the Bible and God's love is taught in a creative and exciting way. We'll see you soon for Wednesdays at the Way Bible Church.
Final score of 9-1. Sulphur Springs Wildcats get the win, take a 1-0 lead here in this series. Again, we got to name our Way Bible Church players of the game, but before we can do, we got to tell you that the Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, they're all about experiencing life change. They have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join them at the Way Bible Church to embark on a journey of transformation together. Ryan, as always, I'll let you do the honors. Who you got for the first pick?
I'm sticking with my pregame prediction, and that's Caden Mitchell. Six innings, no earned runs, 1 hit. That is as good of a game 1 performance as you can possibly ask for.
Ryan, we've already got Corey. Producer Corey, we've already got Caden Mitchell as one of them. Who you got? You don't want? Okay. If you don't have a pick, you don't have a pick. That's okay. I figured you were going to say Alex Macias, which was who you guessed before the game. Alex Macias didn't get out today. And also, I think we're going to name the other person that you had guessed and mentioned a second ago was Corbin Argenbrett. So Corbin Argenbrett, Alex Macias, and Caden Mitchell. Any final thoughts before we get out of here, Ryan?
No, a flawless game 1, really, for the Wildcats. That is certainly handling business. I do want to point out that game 2 is the most important game of this series for Sulphur Springs and for Lindale. Sulphur Springs can extend their season with a win in game 2. Lindale also keeps their season alive with a win in game 2. So it is truly do or die for Lindale. Sulphur Springs handled business tonight, so they're not quite in the same boat, but you definitely don't want to go to game 3 having just lost game 2.
Yeah, 100%. Especially you get the 9-1 win. You're feeling good.
You handle it on Friday night and take the weekend off.
Yeah,
that's
hopefully.
what you're thinking.
Hopefully we're not coming back here at all this weekend. But if it does go to a game 3, we'll be back here for the series finale, game 3. Tomorrow night we'll be in Forney for game 2. of Sulphur Springs Lady Cats versus Godley. They won that one in a similar score, 7-0. So hopefully both the Lady Cats and Wildcats are putting their series away tomorrow night, Ryan. But other than that, no more final thoughts?
No, I'm just great night to be a Wildcat.
Great night to be a Wildcat. Hopefully tomorrow night will be as well again. That one starts at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow night, Corey. So that being the case, the pregame show will start around 5:15. But just go ahead and put the notifications on the YouTube to make sure you have the exact time. So that's where we'll be tomorrow night. Hopefully you'll join us. On behalf of everyone here at Front Porch News and Chad's Media, Hannah Morrill, the best producer in the state of Texas, Corey Hankins, my partner Ryan Humphreys, I'm Tyler Lennon. We'll see you tomorrow night.